Yo, what is going on, guys? Amc Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are going to be reacting to the Common Sense Investor AA and YouTubers are lying to us an AMC squeeze update. So first of all, shout out to him. If you're watching this, thank you for putting this up. Go subscribe to him, and also if you guys want to, go follow Tara Bull on Twitter because she's the one who put out the comment for him to react to. So she kind of started this whole chain of reactions. Inbound tweets ask over and over for a share count. AMC has done a share count 6 times in the past year. We know of 516 million AMC shares. Some of you believe that count is much higher. As I've said before, we've seen no reliable info of so-called synthetic or fake shares. So Adam Aaron clearly, everybody has saw this already. There's 400, almost 5,000 likes on here. Adam Aaron, right? This tweet, first of all, he never explained how he did the share count over and over again. Trey asked him in the comments, and Corey stood up in the shareholder meeting, asked him. He completely dodged the question on how he found these share counts. Also, he claimed we own 90% of the float a few months ago. 6 months ago, 9 months ago, we've owned it, right? We've owned it. And now he's come out and saying, oh, you only own 80% of the float. Well, first of all, from 90% to 80%, how do we drop from $80 to $12 a share? We went all the way down to $9.70. As of no concrete evidence of so-called synthetic or fake shares, where are you looking at them? We don't know where you're looking to find, your evidence of fake or synthetic shares. Also, this whole thing that Adam Aaron can't speak legally on certain things is pretty much a bunch of horse shit is what we're talking about here, because we're looking at a company called Global Tech Industries, GTII. They came out about naked short selling on the company. A Nevada corporation announced today that in light of the apparent consistent naked short selling of the company's shares, including Monday's high-volume short selling at the market close, the company has taken and intends to take certain actions in an attempt to protect the investors, the interests of our shareholders. Okay, so the first thing, the company contacted FINRA and requested that they fully investigate the matter. The company intends to cooperate with FINRA in that regard. Second, the company will be contacting market makers in the company's shares and requesting that each of them review, one, their quoting and trading activity in GTII to determine whether they have been engaging in bona fide market making, and two, their firm's current policies and procedures to ensure they are sufficient to assess whether their firm's quoting and trading activity. Now, guys, if you want to read through the rest of this, I'm going to link it down below. They did quite a bit to actually ensure that they can catch this naked short selling within their company, help out the shareholders, and do this, that, and the third. But do you guys remember when ATR CEO came out and talked about naked shorts? If you take a look at what happened with the company, nothing happened. It kept getting slaughtered. It completely kept getting slaughtered. But he didn't really have concrete evidence on this, but he knew it was happening, right? So for Adam Aaron to come out and say there's no concrete evidence and he doesn't think it's happening, it's just complete pisses me off. First of all, it must piss you guys off as well. But if you take a look at GTII, this company kind of looks funky as well. It ran back in January with AMC and GameStop and a bunch of other small medium caps, but I think this is just another company like AMC, GameStop, BBIG, Mullen, BRQS, that's being controlled by market makers and short sellers. And you can see that in here, right? If you come down to here, the company has become concerned with the market making activity in its shares, and it appears that certain market makers have failed to post regular or continuous perpetuary quotations that are at or near the market on both sides, and that are communicated and represented in a way that makes them widely accessible to new investors and other broker-dealers. Their failure to meet this requirement, as well as other applicable requirements, would bring into question whether they are engaging bona fide market making and can avail themselves to any low-K exemptions afforded to bona fide market makers when executing short sales. We also intend to address this issue with FINRA. Okay, so again, I'm going to link this down below if you guys want to go look at this. But what this is pretty much just showing and saying is that Adam Aaron can do a lot more for the shareholders. I personally think he just threw this out of spite when he found out that, the shareholder vote was, you don't get your extra compensation, bro. You don't get your extra compensation. We don't want to dilute the stock. Why would we let you do that? Why would we dilute the stock when it came from 70 to 12 bucks when we saved the company, brought it to 70, and we're down to 12 bucks, and you want to ask for compensation? You want to ask for dilution? You want to come out and tell us there's no synthetic shares? I mean, come on, dude. You're just pissing me off. And for the market makers like Citadel, Virtu, and whoever else, you don't know how to trade the market. You don't know how to do the market in general. You're a bunch of scumbags and you just abuse your power. But Adam Aaron, I expect more from you. I really hope, I'm going to tweet this at you, and I really hope you come out and do something about this seriously. Like seriously. If we all sold right now, short sellers would dig you into the ground. It's not, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So for real, do something about this. I don't know why you're waiting to pounce. I don't care about your fundamental bullshit at this point, honestly. Just pounce, bro. It's been long enough. And GTII and ATR, at least they're doing something. And FINRA, right now we're counting on you to investigate this and hopefully do something. FINRA, I hope you see this as well, because the SEC doesn't do much. So hopefully you help. I love you all, guys. That is it for this video. Lottery Stocks out.